Right guys, I just want to quickly say you do not want to go anywhere. Some lovely finds come up in this video. Stay tuned, some lovely things come up. Coins, artifacts, the lot. Keep watching. Hello everyone and welcome back to the hills of County Durham. Now this morning we've got, you're lucky if it's an acre. Just have a quick look in. It's behind an old chapel that's been recently renovated. As you can see, we're right down next to a little burn here. So I might be able to get the field in without getting too many of the houses in there. Yep, that's the field there. Just a quick half an hour. Me, Thomas, Cooper, Harry, and Harry's little brother Alfie's come to help his dad dig the holes. So yeah, we'll see what we can get in here. We have got another permission lined up for after this, for later on in the day, just in case this doesn't give us the goods. Another permission, we have been on this permission before, but not on the channel. Cooper found his first hammered coin on that permission. So yeah, let's see how we get on today. As always, I see a lot of you that are watching the videos aren't subscribed. So if you could please subscribe, that would really help the channel out. But that's enough talking for today. Let's get digging. Let's see what we can pull up. Catch you on the first. Right, so we're on to our first signal. I've literally walked about 5 steps. So we've got, it looks like that. Yeah, first signal. I haven't dug anything else up yet, so I do not know what this could be. Haven't got a feel for the field yet. Those of you that do a little bit of metal detecting will know what I'm on about. You walk into a field and you dig a few targets up and you get the feeling of what the field's going to be like for the rest of the day. So yeah, that's our first signal anyway, so I'll dig it out and I'll get back to you. Right, we've got that out. First signal, we're on 2. Not very exciting, but it's a decent start. I'll try and get you in a bit of daylight there. One was spendable, 1 pence piece. We'll try and get a bit of a date off it. Not very exciting, but at least you're in pocket. I remember when that would have bought you a penny mix-up, but not anymore, I'm afraid. So the date there is 1979. Queen Elizabeth II, unfortunately no longer with us. Yeah, 1979, so it's still got a little bit of age to it, but still spendable, so that'll go in the pot at home with all the others. So, yeah, good start. So, let's see what we can do. Catch you on the next. We've got another one here. Cooper's just pulled up an old toy car, probably from the 70s. I'll try and get that on camera when he's cleaned it up. He's over the moon with it, but nice and clear, sounds very close to the surface and looks, as you can see by that arrow on the right hand side, it's telling us that it's quite close to the surface. So what I might try and do is do a bit of a live here for you. It might come up. Let's see what we can do. Oops, I'll try and get this camera in the right place. Oh, taking a little bit of finding. It's in here, whatever it is. Oh, it looks to be... Huh. That's a surprise for that to be so close to the surface. I'll just get you in a bit better light. Right there, that's better. It just looks to be an old button, but that's a surprise for that to be so close to the surface. And I didn't expect it to be a button either, really. It was kind of a bit different signal to what I normally get for buttons, but as you can see, the shank at the back's jiggered. Just your average everyday button, but that's a nice little live dig for you. So yeah, good start. Right, I've come a little bit further. I'm right beside the wall that's kind of bordering the burn there. And I've got a little bit of a dodgy one here, but we'll film it. See how it looks a bit iffy on the screen. Kind of average depth. Yeah, we'll see what that is. Just quickly, the 9-inch coil here is really helping. It is a little bit trashy. I mean, I haven't come very far into the field at the minute. Thomas has had to walk right through the middle, and he said it's very trashy. Now he's running the stock coil, the 11-inch. I've got the 9-inch on, and I think the 9-inch in this scenario might just help winkle out them little targets. So yep, let's get this out and see what it is. Right, that's out. We've made a little bit of a mess. It's another button. This time the loop on the back is complete. Very similar to the last button. I mean, I think you can see it's maybe had some sort of silvering on the top side there. Yeah, 3 targets, 3 sort of decent finds. So over the moon with that. I know it's just a button, but hey, it's still nice to find, aren't they? So yeah, we'll try and continue along this line, along this wall where the burn is, and see what else we can find. So yep, catch you on the next. Right, we've got another one here. I'm not too keen on it, but I'm just going to sort of video it just to show you. I know to some people you're probably shouting, dig it, dig it, dig it. Now, I am going to dig it. But it'll just be very interesting to see what that is, won't it, with the line across the like the smudge going right across the middle line. So yeah, I'll get back to you in a second and we'll have this out. Right, I don't know if you can see that laid on the floor there, guys. That's how good this machine is. That is literally a long piece of wire. Look at that. It's literally telling you on the screen that it's a long, elongated target. Yes, that could have been anything, but for now, this time, it's just a lump of sort of wire. Sort of household sort of electric wire there with the cables inside. So that'll go in the pouch. I'll take that home. It'll go in the scrap. But yeah, so just a little bit of an interesting dig there for everyone. Not a good target, but hey, we can't win them all. So yep, on to the next. Right, I've literally filled my hole in there with that piece of wire. Actually, when I sat my machine down to dig that out, I heard it gave a little chirp, and I thought, I wonder what that is. A little bit iffy. Well, now it's not. I'm hoping that's a coin. So, yep, we'll get back to you in a second when we've got it out. Right, I've literally just turned that clod over. Now, I don't think you'll be able to see it. I don't think you'll be able to see it with I can't even see it. Yeah, I think right in the middle of your screen there, there's something. There it is. I'll just zoom you back out. Now that looks to be an oldish coin, which is fantastic. So I will look off the last couple of videos where we didn't really find masses. Oh, hey, it's got a hole in as well. It's right. That's got this has got details on. It's got a name and it's got a number. So it's not a coin. It's a dog tag off a dog. So it's not an old coin. I'll just have a look at this off camera. So yes, this is. It's got a name and a number, and the number is of the local area. So I can show you the top bit. I can show you the top name, but I can't show you the second name. So I'm going to do a little bit of research on this when I get home. I'll ring the number and I'll see if I can return it. See see if this person is still around, still living in the same address, and I might even go and return this to it. Might bring back some memories, whether it was off a dog or a cat or what, I don't know. But I don't think it's the cat's name, because there is a name underneath, a second name underneath. So yeah, an interesting little find. Very unexpected, but yeah, a lovely little find anyway. A little molly badge. Fantastic. Right guys, we have another one here. Now, in this video, with it not being a very big area, I can probably film every signal as I get to it. Show you the number on the screen, show you everything, which personally, that's when I'm watching videos on YouTube, that's what I like to see. I like to see the signal before it comes out the ground and maybe have a bit guess of what it is. But in the meantime, we're on to this one. A little bit bleeding down a bit. So yeah, I mean, what's your guesses? So far this field's thrown up a lot of everything really, but yep, we'll find out together in a second. I'll just get this dug out right now. Right, that little signal that I've just shown you there is now out. I'll try and get you in some good daylight. It looks to be a button of sorts. I'll just get you zoomed in just a touch. Well, I'm saying it's a button. I just don't know. Tell you the truth. It's got something on the back there. If it is a button, I've never seen one like this before. And it does have a bit of a something on the back. I don't want to give this too much hokey-cokey in case something breaks off that's important in identifying it. I've just nearly dropped it there. Now, that looks to be a little bit, well, it's like a stud, isn't it? You would say that back bit there, you can see kind of. Right, sorry guys. Harry's got a cartwheel penny. We'll have to go over and see it. We'll have to go over and see it. It's on his bucket list, this. Where's it at? Where's it at, Harry? There it is. Look, wait there, guys. Harry's over the moon. He's got a cartwheel penny. There we go. Yep, that's looks definitely like a cartwheel penny. One for Harry's bucket list. So yeah, we don't want to talk about this anymore, guys. I'll put that in my pouch, in my thing, while Harry's taking that out.
Oh my god, we want to find this for ages. Oh my god. Where's the little cartwheel?
There you go. You're shaking, lad.
You said you had a screamer, didn't you, son?
Yeah.
We're all in. We're all having a look.
This is just a gentle.
Oh my god. I took some more around, I was just sitting there. Oh my god.
Well done, Haz. Right, I'll let Harry clean that up, and we'll get back to that when he's got it all cleaned up and dried off. Well done, Harry. One for the bucket list there. Fantastic. Makes my little button look a bit insignificant, but never mind. We'll get this hole filled back in, and I'll probably follow Harry around the field now because he seems to have the knack of finding some good stuff. So, yep, well done, Harry. Fantastic. Right, just Harry's on cleaning that cartwheel, and Coop was just unearthed this. Now, I could be wrong, but that looks like a ring. Now, I don't think it's a precious metal, but that certainly looks like, you know, like the right size for a ring, doesn't it? Right shape. We haven't cleaned it up. As you can, I don't know if you can see it, we're kind of iffy sunlight. The sun's just coming up over the hillside, but it looks a bit cruddy, as if it's not a precious metal. But later on, when I do the roundup, I'll try and get it cleaned up, see if we can get something off it. But to me, I mean, I know it's maybe not quite round. I don't know if you can see that, but it definitely looks like a ring. It's the right size. I mean, I've got quite big hands, like, so it doesn't quite go over my knuckle. But yeah, so the fines are coming up. Lovely cartwheel and a nice possible sort of bit of costume jewellery from Cooper there. Fantastic. Right, Harry's calmed himself down and he's finally got his cartwheel cleaned up. Well, as much as we dare in the field. Now these tend to come up in very degraded conditions. This one, you can just maybe see the date on the bottom of 1797. On this side, if I get it the right way, you can see George III looking to our right. What I might do is I'll put that to this side of the screen, and in a second you'll see next to it on the right hand side, fading in, what it would have looked like all them years ago. These were only minted in 1 year, 1797, and the copper it was made from, I think it was copper. I don't want to sound too clever and get it wrong, but the material it was made from was worth exactly of the same as the monetary value. So 1 pence. So I'll fade one in on the right hand side now, same as what that would look like. Yeah, see that now. So yeah, these were minted in 1 year only, and they didn't really take off. As you can imagine, carrying a lot of these around in your pocket, it would get get very tiresome. So yeah, absolutely over the moon for Harry with that. Lovely little find for him. He's been wanting one of these. His dad's still wanting one. His dad still hasn't found one. But at least that's Harry ticked off. So absolutely fantastic, Harry. Well done. Right, guys. I'm still next to this wall. We've got another signal here. Can you see that? Now that's a little bit different. It's coming down at the lower end of the limits there. So I'm guessing this could be some sort of button, or possibly a piece of lead. But again, it'll be very interesting to see what it is. So give us a second and I'll be back with you. Right, I'm not just saying this because I'm biased and I absolutely love the Manticore, but that is the power of the power going into the ground to find something. Now, if I drop this, it's going to take me an age to find it, so I'll just get down on my knees over the hole, and at least we know where it's at if it does drop. I'm just going to. Cooper's just shouted silver. But yeah, for now, whatever that is, I thought it was some sort of musket pistol ball, but it's far too small. Just a bit of nothing, but I will keep it. Now, bear with us. I'll get back to you with Cooper's silver. Here he comes. He's on the silver again. Here he comes. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Right, guys, where are we at? Let's get zoomed in on this. What date's that?
That was right next to the cartwheel.
18, I think. 1866. Absolutely. Oh, look at that side, hey. That is absolutely superb, Coops. Well done. Well done. Oh, man. And this field is no bigger than, I wouldn't even say it's an acre. It's tiny. And look at the finds that are coming up. So, Queen Victoria, more towards the first half of her reign in 1866 there. Absolutely superb little coin, Coops. Superb. Oh, man. Back on the silver.
Silver good.
Absolutely fantastic. Well done, son. Right. I'm struggling to get any holes dug here because the finds are coming up. Tom's just come over with this lovely, I'll try and get you zoomed in. Look at the decoration on that. That is absolutely amazing. Now, I don't think he's cleaned it up much, but that, does anybody know that what that would be off? I'm assuming it's just some sort of decoration for furniture or something along them lines, but what a lovely thing that is, mind. That is lovely. Fantastic. So the fines are coming up for everybody apart from me, but never mind. But yeah, fantastic, Tom. Well done. I'm going to have to up my game. Everybody's fine and stuff. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm not get too depressed. I've got a signal here. It's a bit iffy. Yeah, I hope you can see that. Shout your guesses out. I'm going to have to get some silver to catch up to these boys, like, aren't I? Right, let's get this out. Right, this time, I think I was forcing it too much. We have a nail. Must have been the way it's bent that caused a little bit of a chirp. But hey, till you dig it out, you never know, do you? So, first bit of rubbish for me, really. Apart from that bit of wire, household wire. So, yeah, never mind. On to the next. Come a bit further. Still next to the wall. Got a little bit of an iffy one. Yeah, it's just a little bit smudgy on the screen, but hey, I'm going to dig it anyway. Well, I would always dig this. I just don't hold a lot of hole for it, that's all. I have got that there. As you can hear, there's two. One there. One there. So what I'll do is I'll maybe get both of these dug out and I'll get back to you. Right, we're out. Now we'll start on the one that was in there, which I filled in, which was just a bit of rusty nail. Not really. Put that in the bag. Now we'll go to this one, which is a little bit more interesting, but not massively. We have a button. Now I'll just get the brush onto this just to give it a little bit tickle. So we've got a button there, slightly decorated, bit of gold gilding, nice little thing. So yeah, interesting. I don't mind digging stuff up like this, a little bit of interest. Harry's currently shouting. He doesn't know what it is, so I'll put this away and we'll see if we can identify what Harry's fetching over. But yeah, nice decorative or half decorative button. What you got, Haz?
I thought it was Roman when I pulled it up. I didn't know what it is.
Alright, Harry has this. I would say that's a button, Harry, by the looks of the back of it. I meant to say, guys, there was a Roman, was it a Roman altar or something found near here? Or, very near here, there was a Roman altar found, so we are kind of in an area that could throw up something of interest Roman-wise. But I'm sure everyone agrees there. I think you can see the outline around where the shank would have been. There's bits of writing there. I think that's just a button, but still a nice find. There you go, Has, well done. Right, guys, I'll get this hole filled in and hopefully we'll catch you on the next. Right, Alfie's come. How old are you, Alfie? How old are you? 8. He's 8. And he said he's just found this. And how old do you think this is, Alf? 200 years old is Alfie's guess. Now it's a button and it's got gold gilding on. It's still got the shank on the back and it's got a little bit of shiny stuff on the back, hasn't it, Alfie? Now I think that's a lovely find, that. What are you going to do with this? Are you going to keep it at home in your collection? So he comes out metal detecting odd times, but you sometimes get a little bit bored, don't you? But today he's managed to find this. He's found a buckle and a button. I think he's doing very well, and I'm sure everybody in the comments, if you could please say well done, Alfie, because this is what it's all about for me. It's about getting these young'uns involved, getting them out in the fresh air and teaching them about history, really, and what's hidden beneath our feet, because you never know, do you, Alf, what's underneath your feet. You could be stood right there, you could be stood on a Roman coin. You could be stood on a bronze age hard. Yeah, exactly. Like what your dad found. Yeah. Right, there's your button. Keep looking, son. Yeah, well done. Yes, guys, that's what it's all about for me. Get these kids involved. Get them out the house, off the PlayStations, off the Xboxes, what have you. And get them learning. Get them in some fresh air. So hopefully find something else. Right, Cooper's just come over. Now, I'm just going to give this a little rub on the magic trousers. Now, I've never, ever, ever seen a George III coin come up as good as this one. I'll try and get you in some better light. Where are we at? Where are we at? Let's get the light on the job. Oops. Look at that. That's Britannia side. Look at the condition of that. Look at the edge. Now these, again guys, these normally come up absolutely jiggered. Now look at this. Look at the detail there. 1807. Look at the detail. That is the best one I've ever seen. Now, there's no need to do a fade in with this one because you can see every detail there. Absolutely fantastic find from Cooper, that. Fantastic. So, yeah, that's a nice coin for everyone to see there. The finds are coming up. And I'm very happy about that because, like I say, we did not know what to expect here. But yeah, what a fantastic find. Now, with this being where it's at, it hasn't had the fertilizers on. It hasn't had a lot of sort of farm work as such done to it over the years. So everything under the ground is very good because it hasn't had the nasty stuff in amongst it. So yeah, absolutely fantastic, Cooper. Well done. Right, guys, I'm struggling a little bit to keep up with the boys today, but I've got a signal here now. I've dug it out. It wasn't very nice. I wasn't going to film it, but this is what it looks like now. Just pairs, you know, if there's a signal that you're not, you know, you think, don't I, just dig it, because it can, sometimes the signal could change a little bit once you've took that clod out. The signal can totally change. Just so you can see where I'm at, I've come away from the riverside there, the Burnside. Now, we have just been talking to a guy who sort of lives nearby, and he did show a little bit of an interest, and it was very interesting to talk to him, and he was interested to see what we find. And yeah, it's nice when you can kind of talk to people and they're interested in what you find. So yeah, I just want to thank that guy for being understanding that we're in this field that's kind of near his house, and I think he's rather interested in buying himself a metal detector. So you never know, we might have another guy out with us next time learning the ropes, so that would be good. But in the meantime, we'll get this out. Catch you in a bit. Right, that was quite easy to find. Now we have, I hope it's got a bit of decoration on, but it looks to be like the back of a brooch type of thing, which is always nice to find. I'll just get you zoomed in just a touch. Now you can see on the top there's a bit of like a loop as such, and there's a bit on the bottom as well. There you can see a bit gold gilding. Now we'll give this side a bit tickle off, see what we can see. I don't want to give it too much in case I take anything off that I shouldn't. But yeah, it's jiggered, it's knackered, but you can see what it's been. It's been the front of something. What will that be? Sort of Victorian, early to mid-Victorian, would it be? Am I right? So yeah, nice little find. Like I say, the guy that came out and he was talking to us, he said, yeah, I'm quite interested in it, but there's no point coming in this field after you boys have been in, is there? So but you never know. Just because we've been in here doesn't mean that you won't find anything. And there is interesting stuff to find, such as this. So yeah, another good signal. Let's see if we can dig some more up before we have some bait. Right, Cooper's just come over here. There you can see his git feet, and he's found another lovely George III halfpenny. Now look at the detail on that, man. They don't come up like that very often, do they? Can't quite. I'll just have a look off camera. I think it's 1807, the date there. But yeah, for being as old as it is, and these don't usually tend to stand up very well in the conditions, but that is superb. Yep, so he's on double George III halfpennies in superb condition, so he's doing well. Well done, son. Right, must be my turn to find something now. Right, we've got a slightly interesting one here, but as you can see, I mean, you might not be able to see on the surface what I can see, but it's quite trashy. But I've kicked the surface and it's underneath the ground. Not by far, but it's certainly got me interest, so let's have a look. Right, there's something there. That looks strange, doesn't it? Right, I think we're on the silver. Hammered coin. I think I'm on the hammered coins, guys. Yep, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Yep, that's. I'm not gonna. I need some water. This wasn't far below the surface, was it? Have you got some water, Coops?
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna stand up. Right, Coop, put it on your hand. Right, we'll wait till everybody gets here and we'll clean it up. They're all coming running up. Here's the gang. I'm sure it's a hammered coin. Look, shit. Look at this side. Watch.
Yeah, that's a hammered. Yeah, 100%.
Right, with there. We'll get this squirted off together.
We found it.
Do the other side. First hammered coin found on the channel, and I've found nothing all day. It looks. Oh, if I can get it in picture. Sorry, everyone. I think it's quite worn, unfortunately. Right, what have we got? I'll just give it a little rub on the jumper.
Yeah.
Any experts out there? Give another little rub. Right. Any experts? What have we got there? I think that's a hammered coin. It looks a lot like a hammered coin. Feels like a hammered coin. It was a hammered coin signal. Now, there is some writing around the back there. Now, I don't know what it says. What I'll do is I'll try and get it on there and zoom you in a bit. Does say something Rex. Now, I am not an expert on these coins, so if anybody in the comments can please tell me what they think to that. I'll turn it over again. You can see this side. There is a bit of a shield on that side with some writing. I've maybe got that held upside down. I'll just do it that way for you quickly. That's unbelievable, and in such a trashy area as well. What a day we're all having.
Coil paying off.
Yes, the 9-inch coil paying off. So that is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm absolutely over the moon with that. I'll try and do a little bit of research and maybe sort of put on the screen somewhere here what I think it could be. But like I say, I don't mind being wrong at all. So if anybody can please help out with that in the comments, that would be fantastic. What a day. What a day. Right, I've calmed down, guys. I've literally just had the hammered coin up from there, right next to somebody's garden wall, which is unbelievable. I have a signal here. Again, it was a little bit iffy, so I've took the top off, and now we have. It's still not shouting out at us that it's going to be something amazing, but it's shouting at us that I need to get it out. So bear with us a minute and we'll get this out. Right, I don't think I need to tell you what that is. It's a lovely buckle. Now, who'd have thought a field? I know we're in a good area. You know, right next door is the chapel. There's a church just sort of, I think I might be able to get the top of it in picture without getting anything else that I don't want to. There's the top of the church there, so it's just over the wall. We've got Roman in the area, but for the minute this isn't Roman, but it's very nice. We've got a sort of a nice buckle. Oh, it does have some decoration as well. That's lovely. Look at that. Look at the decoration coming on there. That's a really nice buckle, that. Cooper was next to this wall. Thomas has been next to this wall. Harry's been next to this wall. And I'm just putting it down to having the little coil. Having the little coil on to just try and go in between all that trash. So I think that's what's helping us out. But to pull that hammered coin out, that was... oh my God, unbelievable. But we have a lovely buckle. Look at the decoration on that. Absolutely fantastic. Hey, what a day we're having. And we're not finished. We've got other places to go after this if we want to, which will probably be on another video because I think I've got quite a bit of footage here. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Yeah. Right. Yep. My look's changed. Let's keep going. Right. I'm not too far from where I found that hammered coin. I'm just sort of looking at every possible signal now. And we've got one here that's on the surface again. I don't know if you can see that. It looks very round on the screen. Now I have got my coil off the ground there, maybe 4 inches. Quite hard to decipher if it's closer. Anybody that's wondering about depth, I don't know if you can see. So that's on the ground, lifting. I must be 8-9 inches off the ground there. So anybody wondering about the depth of the M9 coil, yeah, I don't think it's a worry. I'm absolutely over the moon with the 9-inch coil. I've found a lot of stuff since I put it on. But in the meantime, we'll get this out and let's see what it is. Right, I literally just turned that over. You can see it there. It's a coin. And it looks a bit different. I'll give it that. I'll just give it a little rub on the magic trousers. They're good, these trousers, like. I don't want to give away where I get them from because you'll all be buying them. But that looks very strange, that. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, I tell you what, I'm just going to get back to you because that looks very Roman. I'm going to get back to you. Right, panic over. I thought it might have been a Roman coin because it's just the shape of it. It's a little bit irregular, but we'll get you zoomed in. Now you can see by the size of it that it's not a turner, but it does have like a thistly type in the middle. Now I'm trying to hold this without dropping it. Now again, I'm relying on people in the comments to sort of ID this for me. I've never seen anything, I've never found anything like this before. It's probably size wise, I would say it's very similar to a halfpence. This side, unfortunately, I mean, I would imagine that's maybe the bottom of the bust. I don't know. You can see bits of, now I don't want to rub too much, but you can see bits of writing around the outside. If I do give it a bit more of a tickle with the old thumb, but yeah, if anybody can, I'm not sure if that doesn't say Hibernia on that side, but if anybody can ID that for me, that would be amazing. The magic trousers just aren't fetching it up how I wanted to. I'm maybe due a new pair, like, but that's what we're looking at anyway. Does that say Hibernia there at the top? I would almost say it does. I'll just zoom you in just to get a bit more of a... Yeah. So, there's a challenge for you guys. Can anybody ID that? But what a coin to find. Absolutely fantastic. I'm on fire again. I'm back. Cooper's just said I've come back from the dead because I wasn't finding much in the last couple of videos. So, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Just a little surface find here. Not very old, but yeah, like I say, there's where I found the hammered coin over there, and then you've got this laid kind of next to it, sort of 400 years later or whatever it might be. So little key ring there, that'll go in the pot. Yeah, we're going to have another half an hour or so here, then we're going to have a bit nose bag, and then we're going to head somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, we can always come back here. The finds are getting a bit few and far between. It's very, very trashy. I mean, you just look down, that's next to the wall, and you can see there's bits of metal and there's bits of, you know, I will go and I'll go around and I'll pick these up, so that when we do come back next time, we're not contending with it. But yeah, yeah, ready for a bit nose bag, and then we'll get back at it after bait. Right, so we've got another interesting one here. Again, it's close to the surface. I'll try and get you in a different light so you can see the screen. Yeah, you're going to struggle to see the screen, I'm afraid, guys, but it's reading out 49.50. There you go, you can just see it there. Again, it's on the surface, but we're going to get this out and have a look. Right, so it's in that bit of muck there somewhere. So put the pinpointer on. Let's have a look. Right, we found it. It's not what I was hoping it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a coin. But I think I've maybe used all my luck up today on coins. But it's... whatever this is, it's slightly decorated. Looks very furniture-like to me. Maybe where something looks quite like a key, but round keys. I don't know. It looks very furniture-like. I guess it'll have a bit of age. But yeah, it's another nice little signal, another nice little find. So happy with that. If anybody does know what that is, again, please in the comments, fire away. Help us out. Right, there's Cooper and Harry over there, just having a bit of bait. That's where I'm going now. We'll head over there and have a bit of bait with them boys. Catch you in a bit. Right, I'm getting closer to the bait station, but I've come across another one. Again, quite close to the surface, but it's nice and round. Yeah, let's have a look. Foiled. Yeah, an old milk bottle top or something. Just a bit of rubbish, but you've got to dig them. And that was given a very similar signal to the hammered coin that I've just had up. So yeah, you've got to dig them. Never mind. Right, guys, that's it for today. As you can see, that's where we've been in that field there. There's the old chapel. There's some lovely coins coming up. Find of the day for me was the hammered coin. Cooper got a lovely silver coin. Harry got his cartwheel. And Thomas got some bits and bobs. Thomas has gone home with Alfie because he's only 8. So he struggles with such a boring thing with metal detecting at his age. But yeah, what a day. I think we might come back here in the future. It's a stone's throw away from where Thomas lives, so it's very easy to get to. But absolutely superb day. Again, I hope in the comments you can all help us out with IDing some of the... There's 2 or 3 coins in there that we could do with help with IDing, like one of them being the hammered coin, and the other being the one that I found with the thistle, which probably more likely be a token, but we'll see. Other than that, I just want to thank you very much Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for everything. Till the next time, watch what you're doing. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the garage. Now we're just going to go through a few of the finds that we found on today's, well, the first part of today's dig. There is going to be a second part, and the second part is almost as good as the first part. I do have to that side of us, I do have the finds from that video. There's not a hell of a lot of them, but one of them is absolutely superb, to say the least. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video to be uploaded about with all them finds on. But for now, we'll go through roughly, quickly, what we found on today's video. Now, this side, as always, rubbish. Some of these were surface finds that Coop was quite kindly picked up and put in his pocket to bring home and dispose of. A little bit of what we'll call quality trash here is a Sony tape. Now, it's a little bit littler than these. Will have a proper name, but I can't remember what they're called. But they're a little bit littler than the like the what you would play in the wireless, like the tape recorders. I think this might actually be out of a camera, like a camcorder. I could be wrong. I'll try and get a bit of, it's like a digital video, I think it says on there. So yeah, a little bit of nostalgia there with that. But we'll start with Cooper's finds on this side. Now, yeah, we all find them. That can probably go in the trash, to be fair. Fork and a key. So little bits of things there. And then you got this, what we are convinced is a ring. Now I've tried to clean it up, but it's jiggered like it's like I say, it's been something. Not too exciting. There's two buttons there, and the third one here has a little bit of decoration on. So yeah, just the average buttons. Now, anybody of a certain age, before I turn it upside down, does anybody want to guess what sort of car that is? Any guesses? Shout it at the telly now. Right, let's see if you were right. Matchbox Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, 1985. Kip was over the moon when he dug this up. Yeah, nice little things like that. Little surface find. Now, as you can see, I do quite like me bottles. I just haven't had these sorted yet. I need to sort them and get them in my cabinet. Now, that does have the name of where we live on there, which is nice. So yeah, anyway, we'll get to the coins. We'll save that nice little shiny one till last. We've got, that's a George III, the worst of the three, so I'll not spend too much time with that one. We've got a nice little 1862. It's a bit booged in, but it's nice nonetheless. Queen Victoria halfpence. That's that one. I'll put them in there actually. Yeah, that one will go in his money box. 2p. Now we have, I'll tell you what, I'll zoom in on these two. If I can, I think the light's not very good. I'll try and get a hold of them. George III, halfpence. Or should I say halfpenny. In very good condition. And then we have this one, which, if it'll focus, is in superb condition. Now, I have not cleaned these yet. I haven't touched any of them. So these will come up a little bit better. But that, I mean, it might not look very good on the screen, but that in hand, it just feels so nice. It's like, it's not smooth, but it like doesn't feel crusty like what coins sometimes go. And the detail is fantastic. So well done, Cooper, on that one. That'll go in the cabinet. Last but not least from Cooper, he's on the silver again with a nice little, if I can get it to do what I want it to do. 1866 threepence. Lovely, lovely, lovely little coin. Fantastic. So yeah, another good one from Cooper there. Now we're on to my finds. I should hide them really, because they're from the next dig. So bear with us. Yeah, you weren't meant to see them. Right. We have one of them. Somebody's keychain. Average everyday button there. Same for that one. Then we've got a lovely gold gilt button there, decorated. What else have we got? Got that stud sort of thing. Whoops. I think that on the back, it looks crusty. I think it could be sort of leather. But anyway, just a stud. And then we've got, what's this? Yeah, sort of maybe a bit off a sort of, what do you call them? I forgot what you call them, but that looks like that would have, it's got like a hinge on, so it would have hinged up, and would it have had somebody's photograph in the back, or would it be off like a, I don't know, I forgot what you call them, but that's, yeah, it's nothing too exciting. You do find quite a lot of these. Some of them's decorated, some of them aren't. I mean, that's maybe had decoration on at one point, but yeah. Then we have that slightly interesting thing, probably off a bit of furniture or something. It's yeah, it looks interesting, but it's, what is it? I don't know. Now, coin wise, we'll hide that one. I got this dog tag. Now it does have details on, so I'll keep it out the way. But Miss Molly. So I'll do a little bit of digging. She must have been local at some point, so I'll do a bit of digging on that. Try and find out who she was, or who she is. Now I've got this here. Now, I think this could be some sort of token. It does look to have a thistle and a crown on that side with writing around the edge. In the comments, please put us right and tell us what you think that might be. This is the other side. Now, I thought that said Hibernia across the top there, but questionable. So, yeah, if anybody can ID that. Now, this here is the find of the day for me, personally. We have a nice little hammered coin. Now, how clever is everybody in the comments? Now, I thought this was a possibly, I mean, I know absolutely zilch about these coins, really. I thought it could have been maybe a Charles I sixpence. Or maybe even, could it be even James I? This side's quite difficult to make out a sort of a bust, but you can see the word Rex. Yeah. Now, I thought that down the right hand side there maybe said, like, so it's sort of 12 o'clock now. I thought that might have been Carolus for Charles. But hey, I could be miles away. But yeah, in the comments, help us out. Be much appreciated. So yeah, not a day of a lot of finds. Harry had himself a cartwheel penny, which was a bucket lister for him, so I'm over the moon about that. But I think it was quality over quantity today. So yeah, again, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support, the comments. I absolutely love reading them all and getting back. I get back to as many of you as I possibly can. It is gradually getting more and more comments, which at the minute I can manage. It's not a problem. But as time goes on and we get more subscribers, I'm hoping the amount of comments on there gets more and more and more. I just want to hear from everybody. It's great. Just gone over the 400 subscribers mark, which is another massive thing. I never thought we'd get 4, never mind 400. So I just want to thank you very much. So yeah. Hopefully the second part of this dig won't be too far behind this video. I just need to get time to get them edited and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. So once again, thank you very much. And we'll catch you on the next one. Watch what you're doing.